Hi friends, welcome to another video. Today we're gonna do a Pilates that is strengthening, lengthening, a little bit classical, quite, I might say, a little bit advanced, intermediate at least. So just try to follow along. But have fun because this is where Pilates really came from. Okay, so first we start with 2 red springs. Okay, foot bar on the highest. As usual, when you sleep, when you put your head down, sorry, my headrest. Okay, good. Put your opposite arm, go down, relax like as if you're lying down, and we're just gonna do some basic footwork. Okay, my legs are adducted, hands on my side. My pelvis is at a nice neutral. You don't have to be neutral, you can be imprint, but whatever it is, it's like squeezing 2 sandwiches together. You got mayonnaise inside. And if you put these 2 toasts together, pieces of bread, and when you squeeze it, the mayonnaise has spread all over the place, then that's not really a nice imprint. You're overdoing it. So imagine you got a piece of toast, you got some mayonnaise, and your pelvis is the other piece of toast, and you're just kind of like squeezing it nicely, but no sauce is coming out. Okay, try to think about that every time you go into imprint. Okay, so now I'm on imprint, but let me relax back to neutral, but I'm engaged, and I just start by pushing out in a very simple footwork movement. I am doing heels on the bar actually, right? And my legs are adducted. I'm making sure that when I press out, my legs are lengthening, straightening at the same time. I have no hard knocks on my knees. I'm doing everything I can to control the out and also control the in. Okay, we'll do 3 more times. Exhale. Inhale on the way back. 2, exhale. Inhale on the way back. And last one. Very nice. From here, we're gonna move into our arches. So here, we wanna keep our heels low. You see how my heels are low? So we wanna create that stretch on the sole of your feet, and your toes are as much as possible like birds, okay? They're wrapped over the foot bar. Same thing with whatever you pick for your core. And exhale, press out. Inhale, coming back. And 2, press out. Inhale, return. 3, press out. This movement for me has always been, it's like a stretch. And then my quads are overactive, okay? But they feel, my feet feel very stretched. That's how it should feel. Good, okay? And same principles apply for your core, for how you push out, and you're not knocking your knees, you're really controlling it, lengthening it, right? And you go out with the same speed, and you come back with the same speed, okay? And now let's add that wrap toe on bar feeling even more. So you lower your feet a little bit more. It's like right at the balls of your feet, okay? Balls of your feet, heels are heavy, low. Good. Keep that heavy, low heel, and then just press out and return. 2, exhale, press out and return. And my legs today are not adducted. Adducted means sticking together, means close, in. Adducted means in, right? Abducted, ABD, means going out. So I guess my legs today are a little bit abducted, and I'm keeping my heels low as I go. Keeping my heels low as I go. Even though I am, I would say, at a neutral, but having an imprint on some parts of this movement, like this is a range of movement, right? So you're going in, and then you push all the way out, and then you come back. Yeah, I don't like to say, and I learned this from one of my gurus, that, you have to fix really. Yes, you should pick one. You should pick either a neutral or an imprint, but it shouldn't be so much so that you're not moving, you're not breathing, you're in a very uncomfortable position. I feel like, when I'm out a bit, I'm a little bit imprint. When I come back, I switch to a little bit of a neutral, but not necessarily so much that the eye can see, but my spine can feel the difference, that I allow for some movement. Because sometimes it doesn't make sense, don't you think so? Like when you're moving, you're walking, your whole body's moving and it's allowed to move. But in Pilates, because we're doing this specific movement, I can't let my core move at all. It doesn't really make sense, okay? And that's when I think a lot of back problems and spine problems can occur. Okay, great. And now we're gonna do some high half toes. Again, my legs are abducted. Exhale, inhale, making sure to keep my heels as high as possible without overlocking it. When you're overlocking it, your ankles hurt and you're not using your calves to really control the strength. You're just locking your ankles and we don't want that. Okay, another 4 and 3, exhale. And last 2 and last 1. Good. Okay, and we do some laterally rotated footwork, okay? On your heels and exhale, press out. Inhale, return to exhale, press out. Are you checking that your knees and the degree of the rotation of your thighs, they're out to like the second toes, right? That's how it should feel. Nice and balanced, 50% weight on this leg, 50% weight on this leg. So you're not, you're not shifting it, you're not changing that center of weight, all right? Keep going, 3 more. And last 2. And last 1. Good, very nice. Over here, we're just gonna do some lower lifts. Exhale, lower. We're just gonna go straight to do 12. 2, 3. I like to keep my core at an imprint. 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale to lower. Inhale to press up. When you're exhaling lower, you can think about pressing your pinky toes, press up, pressing up, press your thumbs, okay? Your big toe. Pinky toe, big toe. Pinky toe, big toe. This is to avoid, excessive rotation, okay? And good. Now I'll have high heels and I'll come back again. Ooh, great. Okay, we're gonna go into our next movement, the 100. Grab your short straps. It'll be much more challenging. For some of you, you may choose to do a tabletop. Some of you may choose to do the lower diagonal. That's fine. Today, I'm gonna pick the tabletop, okay? Inhale to prepare. So you tuck in your armpits a little bit, and then exhale, hold. Breathe in for 5 times and exhale for 5 times. Okay, let's try to do this together. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Okay. So we just did 50. I broke it into 2. The first 50, let's talk about the breathing, which we just did. The second 50, let's talk about how you should roll up, okay? So I'm gonna guide you through step by step how you roll up. And then when you come up, the point is to keep your legs not moving as much as possible because you wanna resist that movement, right, with your core. And also your head shouldn't be shaking as well, because then you can learn to control this whole thing from your head, neck, scapula, thoracic spine, okay? Good, so inhale, prepare. Exhale, get ready, good, okay? Now I'm not gonna count anymore. I'm just gonna talk a little bit about our position and our form. Can you see that my back of my shoulders, my scapula, it's raised? Okay, my eyes are looking in between my knees. What else? I am not in any way protruding my neck out. That just hurts and very, very tiring, right? I have a nice curve to my head, my neck, and my shoulders and my scapula. Okay, I'm assuming we're almost done. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. The biggest challenge is always, how do I teach 100 while I'm doing the 100? That's really the biggest homework we have. Okay, now let's do frogs stags and leg circles. So how do you put your straps on? Grab your straps, push out with your legs, foot bar, on the foot bar, place them on your heels as close to the heels as possible. One of them pushes straight, engage your core to hold and balance as you lengthen out your one leg, the other leg, get it ready and place your straps. Hold it tight first so it doesn't move and then extend out, right? Okay, nice imprint position, especially for me. Good, we started a lower diagonal. Inhale, feet reaching up, legs reaching high. And then bend it down, open out to the sides, and exhale back to lower diagonal. I forgot something. We're supposed to be laterally rotated. I can't believe I forgot to mention that. Okay, so you're on lower diagonal, but you're laterally rotated. Inhale up. Exhale, bending your knees towards the outside, right? And then straightening your knees to the outside, but your car shouldn't have moved. And then now circling back down to your lower diagonal. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale up. Exhale. Bend. Lengthen, but not moving your thighs. Then now you press your thighs away from your chest, okay? 2 more times. Inhale up. Bend your knees out. Lengthen out to the sides. Keep your legs straight and your carriage not moving. Exhale, lower diagonal. Last one. Inhale up. Make a diamond, right? And straighten your knees while maintaining control. And exhale, lower diagonal. Now 3 more times on the reverse. Inhale, reverse. Hold it out here and just have your toes touch each other while you're not moving your car. And then zip your legs straight back up. And then exhale, lower. Again, open out to the sides. Good. And bend your knees, toes towards each other. Zip your legs up, 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 up. And exhale, lower. One last time. Open up, reach out to the sides, but having a balance. So you're not doing any of this, right? Having a balance, 50-50 on each leg. Stop to your maximum range of motion, and then bend your knees while not moving your chair. Just meet those 2 toes together, and then zip it up. And exhale, lower. Whew, okay. And next we're gonna do some stags, okay? So you're still laterally rotated and you're gonna bend, choose one knee. We're gonna choose the left one and we're gonna bend it. You see how my calves, this part is straight? It's not going down like this, where the coffee is spilling or the coffee is spilling on the other side. It's parallel to the floor, okay? And here, this is my maximum. So I have 50% weight here, 50% weight here, and I exhale to bring it back to a lower diagonal. Then I change my legs, right? Exhale, press. 3, inhale. Exhale. 4, inhale. Exhale. Another 4, inhale. Exhale. And 3. Exhale. And last 2. If your inner thighs are sore and burning, that's good. Last one. Your adductors are working like crazy, right? Whew, okay, we go straight into leg circles. Turn your legs back to parallel so your knees are facing right at the ceiling. Just lift your legs up, and wherever you can, it's for the standard is the ankles is right on top of the hips, but your bum is not lifted, okay? So if you're able to do that, great. If not, stop somewhere here. Okay, so here, open out to the sides and exhale. Back to lower diagonal. Inhale up to 90 degrees and exhale. Another 3, inhale. And open and exhale. Inhale and open. Exhale, last one. Up, 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 up. And open a little bit, down. And now let's do immediately reverse. From down to up, to adduct, to press away. Open and up, and close it, and press away. And last one, open and up, and adduct, and press away. Great. Okay, so now we're gonna take off the straps. You see how my thigh is working hard to hold while I take one off. One leg I put onto the foot bar. Now I have my weight on it, and then I let go of this strap. Okay, great. Okay, next movement is the overhead, okay? So I want your arms to be around here, okay? Legs at tabletop. And what you're going to do is you're gonna roll, you're gonna peel off your back. As your hands come down to this, your legs are gonna go straight up and your body is going to roll up, okay? So inhale, exhale, and roll up. Okay, let's try that one more time. I know it's very, very heavy springs. We're on 2 red springs. Inhale, release, and come back down. So you use a little bit, there is a little bit of momentum. And inhale. Okay, there we go with the back farts again. Yang satu. Okay, for the next movement, we're gonna go and do some coordination, okay? So hold on to the long straps. Get your legs ready at a tabletop. Inhale, prepare, exhale, inhale, prepare, exhale, lift, right? And then bend your elbows and have that, look at your eyes, they're looking right at the ceiling, right? And then now have your eyeballs roll and look downwards towards your knees, and then roll your head up and just get ready at starting position, okay? You may choose to do tabletop, but I prefer a more compact position so I have more range of motion. You see how my scapula is lifted and my elbows are not jamming the chair. It is lifted about 2 centimeters. So inhale, prepare, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Again, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale. Sorry, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale and exhale. 3 more times. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale and exhale. Last 2. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last 1. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Bend your knees first and then bend your elbows. And that was your coordination. All right, let's do the back rowing now, okay? I have a very, very narrow, very narrow shoulder rests. I don't know about your reformers. So if you have really narrow, you just cross your legs for sure, okay? And let's just start off with inhale with like you're hugging a huge, huge gray ball, right? You know those rubbery big balls? So you start off with a neutral spine. Neutral means your ribs, your head, your ribs, it's all stacked in one line on top of your hips, okay? There's not much to it. I mean, don't be a Beyonce and just stick your ass out. And don't be a total Michael Jackson and scoop this. If you have trouble sitting up straight when your legs are straight, just bend it. This is fine, okay? But sorry, for this specific movement, I need it to be a little bit more straight because you'll see why, okay? And before I forget, you are 1 palm away from the edge, or you may give yourself a little bit more also, like a big spread out palm. That's the space, that's fine, okay? So we're gonna start here. Make sure you're in the center of the reformer. Nice big round ball you're holding. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, observe my pelvis. I am just rolling down from my pelvis. I'm not pulling anything from my elbows, right? I still got a cup of coffee on top of my head and I'm nice and relaxed. Good. And then I turn my palms to the back and I press out to the back. I round forward and I raise it even higher. Then I circle back out again to the front and I stretch. I literally just stretch forward. My straps are loose, that's fine. And then I, one by one, from my spine. Take a look at my spine, and I'm just like sticking it back to a straight wall here. The wall is not like this. The wall is here, okay? Okay, too much of me talking. So now let's just do the movement. Big round, big gray ball. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, roll down. Open your arms to the side, facing backwards. Press, round forward with your abs. Lift your arms even more and swim like a butterfly. Out to the front, really stretch, and again, one spine at a time, articulate and stick your back to that wall. Inhale, prepare. Exhale from your pelvis, tuck it in, maintain that C curve, hold it out, press back while still in that C curve. Exhale to the front, raise your arms high and narrow, open out to the sides, circle to the front. Good, one last time. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, roll down. Open out to the sides, press out, round forward, up, 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 and swimming like a butterfly to the front. Great. Now we're going to do the 90 degrees. So first rule is elbows, try not to drop them. I know it's super heavy, okay? But just try. Lift up those elbows like a strong Popeye, right? I'm very strong. Okay, so you got a cup of coffee here, and it's not spilling, and it's not spilling. It's just straight, and it's not spilling anywhere, okay? Hold this, and now only hinge your body back. Good. And then after that, reach up as much as you can while maintaining this long back, and then reach forward, stretch, swim down, plow to the back, reach up high, and then swim again in butterfly stroke back to the front and stretch and come back up to neutral. Oh, I know that was a mouthful. It's okay. Let's keep doing, okay? So you bend your elbows. You're a nice, big, strong man. You hinge back. And then you raise everything up as much as possible. Reach forward, stretch, plow to the back. Exhale, inhale. Swim like a butterfly stroke to the front, stretch, and articulate your spine back to neutral. We have one last time. Nice high elbows, 90 degrees, right? Hinge back, lean back without bending any of your pelvis. Just hinge back, raise your arms up, and stretch forward, plow to the side, reach really high at the back, and then butterfly stroke to the front, stretch, and come back. Okay, that was some back rowing movements. So now we're just gonna hook it real quick because we're gonna move. We're gonna turn, and then now we're going to do the front rowing. So same thing, you're about here, your back of your hips, your lumbar spine can reach the shoulder rest, that's fine, but don't allow it to slump so much so that you're completely using this, okay? So use your core to hold your body up, okay? From here, okay, I am just gonna grab onto the long ones for today. They feel really heavy. Okay, first, let's just start off with some straightforwards to warm up our chest. It's heavy. 2, I'm still on 1 red, okay? And 3, exhale. And 4. And 5, good. From here, let's just go to the last one, sorry. And then reach your arms out to the side like you're about to hug a really, really big tree. Hug that big tree. And pay attention to my spine. I'm not letting my body go forward. I am still, as much as possible, ribs stacked on top of my hips, right? Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Right. Okay, now that we're a little bit warmed up, let's reach those legs straight. And then just keep your elbows fixed to the side. Rounding your back, reaching forward, articulating your back to the straight position, up, reaching your arms overhead, keeping my ribs in, right? Open to the side, and again, back to starting position. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and again, exhale, inhale, exhale, up to the top of my head, open to the sides with control, and back to starting position. Okay, great. Now we're gonna do the last part, which is a salute. Have your legs crossed. Now you don't wanna be completely neutral because it's just not optimal. You wanna lean forward at a nice little 25%, 30-degree angle. And then watch out when you do this. Do a bicep curl, lift your elbows, and then prepare it at the back of your head. Okay? Now keep this degree of your body, this long line, and then just push out. Lengthen and straighten your elbows like you're reaching for the stars, but they're not up there. They're diagonally ahead. And then slide your hands back, opening your elbows to the side. So don't keep your elbows in. Open it, okay? And 2. Slide it out, and then come back and open your elbows to the side. Keep going. We have 5. Exhale, inhale. 4. Exhale out, inhale. You see how my elbows are opening out to the side. And last 3. Inhale to the side. And last 2. Inhale. And last 1. Inhale to the side. Good. That was nice. We finished our front rowing. Let's move now and do our long stretch. We are still on the 1 rep, so we don't need to change our springs. Remember, long stretch, we can lift up our headrest, right? So this can be a place for our feet to rest. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other side to show you. Hands on the foot bar, 1 foot stepping in between the diagonal part of the headrest. Using your core, lift your body up. Good, and just go out. Exhale, return. This is a shoulder flexion and extension back. We have 5 more. Out. Exhale on the way back. 4. Exhale on the way back. And 3. Exhale, keep your quads really, really strong, yeah? Keep that whole core. Last 2. And last 1. Good, nice. Okay, bend down. And we're gonna do a down stretch, okay? A down stretch is you starting, right, with your knees bent, of course. Knees on the carriage, and then just put your bum heavy at the back, and then scoop your pelvis in. Scoop your pelvis right in. Hands on the foot bar. From here, we're going to do the opposite. Now you're like curled like a ball, right? When you're in down stretch, I'm gonna open you up like a bow, okay? So, inhale, prepare. Prepare, and then inhale out. And exhale, just lift up your arms, and 3 times, and squeezing your bum forward. So in no circumstance is your bum backwards. It's always out, your bum is squeezed, your glutes are squeezed, and open this. Lift up those arms, like as if you want to make it eye level, almost. And then the last rep, just roll it in slowly, 1 spine at a time, and then go back to starting position. 1 more time, yeah? Let's go. Inhale, press your bum forward, open your chest. Good. Then you can start. Open up, stretch, yeah? Okay, stretch and squeeze your glutes, but your core is hard. If you find your stomach or your pelvis is on top of the carriage, it means you've completely relaxed, and that's very, very dangerous and bad for your back, okay? Last one. On this last rep, roll in from your pelvis, up to the upper parts of your spine, and rest. Okay, for the up stretch, you're gonna have your hips right on top of your ankles to start, and then you're gonna push out that carriage so that you're in a plank position. Come back a little bit, try to have your shoulders on top of your wrists, and then roll in. Articulate that spine all the way until your hips are back again right on top of your ankles. Go. Inhale out. Exhale. Inhale out. Bring it on top of the shoulders and roll. Exhale. How do you do the other way? Just roll forward as much as you can. And then plank out and roll back in. Again, roll your spine, move your shoulder weight to the front of to the top of your foot bar, and then push out on that plank, and then roll yourself in again. One last time. Roll your hips and articulate your spine forward. Open up to a big, nice plank, and then roll it back in. Okay, great. And we're gonna continue with some elephant. Okay, so your feet are flat in front of your shoulder rest. A simple, simple beginner elephant. So we wanna try to keep our toes like floating, okay? So push out, but when you vacuum it back in, you should be vacuuming with your heels. 3, exhale. 4, 5. Notice how my arms and my shoulders aren't moving at all. It's just using my abs to pull my legs in. Using my abs to pull my legs in, okay? All right, we do 5 more. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and last one. When you pull in, do an exhale so that you really get rid of that breath and also squeeze all the muscles. Okay, good. Now, that was 2-legged. Now we're gonna do 1-legged. Same thing, everything's the same. Hip is right on top of the ankle, and then you're just lifting that leg up, okay? And how high, it is totally up to you, but pay attention to form. So you don't wanna lift it so high that your pelvis is all over the place. You wanna still be square on the floor, yeah? Reaching long with your toes, right? And with your quads as well. And same thing. 1, exhale. 2, exhale. 3, maintain that beautiful isolation movement look. See, like that pointing leg, it's not being affected by anything that's happening up here. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Good. Changing legs. Now the other leg going up. Watch out for your pelvis. Is it all over the place? I like to still make it face the floor, okay? Now strong arms, strong core, pushing your butt back so that it is right on top of your ankles if possible. And having that pointing leg strong and pointed. And again, 10, 9, 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and last 2, and last 1. Good. Put your legs back down. Okay, let's get into the next movement. It's a stomach massage, okay? Stomach massage, you should have it heavy. If you're having it really light, you're gonna fly out, right? It's all about that really, really thighs as close as possible to your chest feeling. I'm gonna give 2 red springs, okay? Use both hands, both arms. Put the springs on nicely. Put your platform back if that applies to you. I'm gonna sit in the sort of middle of my carriage. Have my heels together, toes apart look, right? And I'm stepping under the balls of my feet, between the balls of my feet and my toes, which is the valley of my toes, right? And from here, I'm just gonna keep my hands at the edge. You see how my shoulder is right on top of my hips. I'm not doing this, right? Okay, good. And inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Push out, straighten your knees, lower your ankles, come back to high heels. At the same time, your legs are just straight and zipped, and then bend your knees, okay? And 8, 7, lower your ankles, lift your ankles. 6, out, lower ankles, lift ankles. 5, lower ankles, lift ankles. 4, lower ankles, and then bend, yeah? Last 2, last 1. Lower ankles, lift ankles, return. Okay, great. So that was the round back because you see my back is round. Now we have the same position, but now I'm gonna put my hands just like one palm behind my bum. And then I'm gonna straighten up as much as I can. My shoulders are still on top of my hips. So I'm not doing this. That's a different thing altogether. You're opening this up. We don't want to. We want to keep that hip flexors really, really tight, okay? Good. From here, okay, you're going to lightly press on the carriage. It doesn't mean that you're just gonna use your brute force. You're gonna use your core still, okay? Press out, exhale, inhale, return. Sorry, inhale, exhale, inhale, return. Inhale, exhale, inhale, return. It's very challenging for your hip flexors and also for your core, right? So inhale and return. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale, return. Last two. Exhale, inhale, return. Great, let's do a little bit of a rest. Okay, it's always like this. Every stomach massage, it always burns. Okay, and now we're gonna do reaching. So everything is exactly the same, but instead of having support here, you're not gonna get that support anymore, even though I am your support system. But you're gonna reach up, okay? You're gonna reach up and inhale, exhale, inhale, return. Inhale, exhale, inhale, return. 3, inhale, exhale, inhale, return. Last 2, exhale, inhale. Last 1, exhale, inhale, return. Good. But we're almost done. But we're not yet done. We have the last one, which is, I think reaching is the most difficult stomach massage of all. This one is the twist. It should be okay. So same setup, hands reach out in front, just palms facing the floor. And when you push out, also rotate your torso. And then lower that ankle, and then lift that ankle, and then just come back to the middle, okay? Inhale, exhale, inhale, return. You see how my torso is still straight? I'm not letting it go anywhere, yeah? Still straight. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come on, 3 more times. Inhale. No, it should be 4. Exhale. Inhale, return. Last 2. And last one on this side. And last one, inhale, exhale, inhale, return. Whew, I'm never teaching that again to you guys. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, we come to our tendon stretch, okay? So I've adjusted my springs to 1 red. Don't want it to be too heavy or too light. And then come to this part and just sort of sit down on your foot bar, okay? Slow and easy. Sit down on your foot bar. Okay, I have like loose socks. Let me adjust my socks. Okay, then now put the edge of this reformer underneath that valley of your toes and balls of your feet area, right? So you're gonna press the reformer out. And so if your heels are touching one of the springs, just kind of adjust your position a little bit. Good. From here, I'm gonna keep this tiptoe, okay? I'm gonna go out, but then I'm gonna roll it back in so that I'm using as much of my core as possible. 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is really, really tiring for your core and your shoulders, because your shoulders, they have to be stabilized. You have to press down, you have to press away. So let's try that again 5 more times, okay? So press out, exhale, 1, 2, you have to raise your bum really, really high as possible, okay? 3, 4, and last one. Good. Did I breathe too loud into your ears? I probably did. Okay. All right, so I'm just taking a look at my cheat sheet over there. What's next? Yes, let's go straight into the chest expansion. I don't like when it's red. I feel like it's really heavy. Just do a blue, okay? We'll do a blue, and then if you really feel like it's too light, do a blue and a white, or basically 1/2 and 1/4, okay? Total, mathematics-wise, 3/4 of a spring. okay? So kind of like sit down first, get your balance, get your weight bearing, okay? The chest expansion, you know you're facing the risers, okay? You're facing the risers. If you pull this machine is going to go over there. And what if you let go? This is what happens, right? So just watch out. When you're doing this movement, you need to keep your core, your glutes active so that you're not falling off the machine, okay? So grab the short straps, okay? Hold it here to the side of your body, okay? Get ready. And actually, sorry, you should just get your feet ready. Get your feet ready first, okay? And now use your glutes, bam bam, and press them up. That's it. It's very light, so you shouldn't be at a shock, but please don't move anything. You will fall, okay? So please be very, very stable and slow. Just do everything slowly with me, okay? I've had lots of students fall face flat, even though I've explained everything, okay? So palms facing the back, right? Body straight. My bum is squeezing forward, not falling down. And I just start plowing. Exhale, inhale. So I've given you blue. It's really, really light. Okay, so because it's so light, you should be able to open up your shoulders. Chest expansion, what's the name of the name? I mean, what is the name of the movement? Well, you're expanding your chest, so you should feel your arms are reaching long below you and pushing back far behind you. Your chest should be like feeling stretch, and then the back of your shoulders, let's not say you squeeze a pencil. I think that's too extreme. But we can say maybe it's squeezing an egg, right? Okay? So we just did a little bit of warm up. Now we're gonna do the classical, okay, chest expansion, which is even. You're holding on to these knots here, okay? And now you're pressing your bum forward. Okay, so because you are holding more forward, you can fall, your reformer has more space here. Be really careful, okay? I know, I can't say this enough. Okay, good. Starting from here, bum forward, bum up, and exhale. See how my hands have passed my bum? Yeah, that's good. If you can get that range of motion, that's great. But I don't want you to be doing this, and because you don't have the strength yet to pull back more, you end up doing this. Or you end up doing this. Or you end up doing this, right? No. All of that still intact, in control, just your back muscles working. And if you can't get there yet, that's fine. Reduce your range of motion. That's okay. Nobody's asking you to become a Pilates athlete on the first day. Have you watched those videos where it's a Pilates choreography on the Cadillac? I think it's from Korea or China. It's incredible. Wow. Okay, good. Now you're inching closer and closer to the classical chest expansion. Let's pull back, hold here, look to your left, to the middle, to the right, to the middle, release. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's try that again, yeah? Exhale, inhale, exhale. Now we're gonna do 3 sides from that side first. Exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one, exhale, inhale, exhale. Great, okay? Oh, we're not done. We have the chest expansion, but pulses this time. Watch out for the pulses. Okay, it's the same thing. Your center of gravity is where it should be. Your glutes are squeezed forward. Your core is holding you intact. Just pull. But I want you to do this like this, okay? Imagine I have straps. Exhale, inhale halfway. Exhale longer, deeper. Inhale halfway. And then I want you to exhale more. So it's like shh, 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 shh. Okay, let's try. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, shh. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. So knee stretches, right? One red is fine. Okay, I have one blue here, sorry. Do not learn this from me. You must be off your Pilates Reformer machine. Place one red, take off your blue or take off your middle. And now we're going to kneel on the carriage with your toes flat and facing forward, right? They're not facing the floor, toes flat, facing forward. That's very important, okay? And again, bum heavy, like as if you're about to sit, but not yet. Scoop in your pelvis, right? In a C curve. And then you're just gonna maintain this pelvis position, Michael Jackson position, for the rest of this movement, okay? Inhale, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, did you feel like your core was shortening? It was really tight? That's how you should feel. If you felt it in your arms, you're probably doing this, which is completely not what we're trying to aim for, okay? So that was the knee stretches, round back. Now we're gonna do knee stretches, straight back, okay? Just a neutral, nice long line from your hips, shooting up to the top of your head. Hands here on the foot bar, thumbs in front, and your shoulders are slightly behind. Okay, it's not possible to do this, right? Obviously, so you're seated back, flat, straight, flat back, and your shoulders here. And now you're gonna do the same movement again, but with a flat back. So 1, 2, 3. Do you see how I'm contra movement? So when I'm about to go out, I don't allow my arms to go out, to lift. And when I come back in, I'm resisting that weight from my thighs. So I'm not sitting up and down. I'm not straightening my knees and bending it, straightening my knees and bending it. I am holding this position as much as possible, and I just push my carriage out and pull my thighs close to my chest, far away from my chest, close to my chest, far away from my chest, close to my chest, while holding this arm position. Okay, let's try that again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Okay, so we did the round back, straight back. Now we're going to do the extended back, okay? It's okay to stick your bum out a little bit. We are doing the extended back. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Okay. And then this is the very, very difficult movement. Knees off. So you're in the same position, but you're lifting your knees. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's hard for me to cue. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I almost died back there. Woo, that was a good one. Okay, and then now we're gonna finish off with some splits, okay? Now it's standing. We've done a lot of kneeling, we've done a lot of sitting. We started off from lying down, right? That's how classical works. You start off with a huge base of support. You're lying down. You're doing a lot of stuff lying down. And then the body's prepared. Now you're seated, right? That's why we did the back rowing, front rowing, all of that. And now we're gonna stand up, okay? So, to the springs, one blue is enough. Take off your red. Put your platform back on if you have something like this. Good, okay. And now we're gonna do the back splits first. So you're gonna get up here, hold your shoulder rests, okay? Find both of your feet on top, in front of your shoulder rests, okay? Let's start off with the right leg on top of the foot bar. Okay, and because it's almost the end of the class, let's just stretch it out. Hold it out there and just exhale. Inhale and bend it back. We're not gonna do a very traditional back split, okay? Lengthen out that leg at the back. I want it high, strong, and straight, not droopy. I don't want this bum to drop down. I wanna have energy here, right? And I wanna have energy in my quads, that leg. And then stretch. Inhale, back where my ankle is right below my knees, and then I bend that knee, okay? I'm gonna try it 2 more times. Straighten this leg, put this far away, put it back underneath my knees, and then bend that. Okay, 2 more times. Out. Straighten this front leg, pull it back in, ankles underneath knees, and then bend your knees. Last one. Push out. Straighten, 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 and put it underneath, the ankles underneath your knees, and then bend back. Whew. You should feel a nice stretch here, but super, super sore on that leg that was pressing the foot bar, okay? Now we do the same thing on the other side. Bend your knees a little bit, and then just place that left leg on the foot bar. Same thing. Press out with your left leg, straighten, and now this right leg, straighten it, stretch, bend it back, bend the ankles right underneath the knees, and bend this knee. Okay? 2. Exhale, stretch. It's nice to exhale and stretch. Inhale, and return. Another 3. Exhale out. Inhale, return. Last 2. Exhale. Inhale. Notice how I'm keeping my bum strong and my legs also, like they're elevated. They're not sinking. It's very different. They're elevated, yeah? And stretch and come back. This down. Great. Step out of your carriage, reformer. Okay, and now we're going to do something that needs more balance. So I feel like the blue was a bit light. I'm going to add 1 blue and 1 white, which in your reformer can mean 3/4 of a spring. So it's not 1 full red spring, but 3/4, okay? If you have questions about the 3/4, what it means on your reformer, just reach out to me. I'll let you know, okay? Great. From here, everything is ready. You got your springs on. Make sure of that. Step up. And now for this leg, we always start off with the foot bar first. You step up. So left leg on the foot bar. Ready? When you're ready, then you just kind of hop a little bit back. Okay? Great. So where's the position of this? Balls of foot is fine, okay? Midfoot is also okay, but usually balls of foot. Great. From here, usually it takes a bit of time for me to get my balance. Good. There, I got my balance. You see my nose, my knees, and my toes? They're in one line. There. And I'm just straightening this leg. I'm literally not moving anything else. 2. Inhale, return. 3. Inhale, return. Last 2. Inhale, return. You see how I'm not hinging my body in any way? Last 1. I'm just pushing this knee to the back and pulling it forward. Okay? Now, careful as you come down. Do the same thing on the other side. Step the right leg on top of the foot bar, and then left leg, hop, hop, hop to the shoulder rest. Great. Okay. And from here, you try to find your balance. Look at a specific spot. Nose, knees, toes. Try to be one line. Now you're just pushing this part to the back. Push it to the back. Ooh, I'm shaking. And come back. Good. And 2. And pull that knee back. See? 3. Coming back. Last 2. Right? And if you look at my head, I'm not going up. No. I'm going out. I have a ceiling on top of my head, and I'm just sliding along that ceiling, and then I'm coming back. All right? Great. Last and final part. So, left leg on the foot bar, and then now we're just gonna stretch out this side of your hips. Like, it's gonna feel so good. Just stretch it out until you can no longer do it. Then you start to straighten this leg, but under no condition are you sacrificing this stretch. So I don't want to see this, because you want this to be straight. You end up having to force your, into a hip flexion. We want a hip extension movement, okay? Long, big chest, and then push all the way out. That's my maximum, and that's fine. Inhale back. Again, 2. Stretch and exhale. Inhale back. And last one. Inhale, return. Good. The last part and the other side. Okay, same thing. Long, big, open chest. So I know some of you will find it a hard time to have your legs so open, and you'll have this rounded back, and that's okay. But at least think first. Think to be open, right? And then you'll get there through the months, through the years. Who knows? Who cares, right? Exhale. Keep this hip open. Oops, keep this hip open, right? And then when it's already open, it can no longer open. Try to straighten this leg, but under no condition can you pop that leg in, okay? And again, 3 more times. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Last 2. Exhale. Inhale. And last one. And inhale. Great, guys. We finished our workout. I'll see you in our next workout. Thank you.